like a shed or a barn on the property and a half-moon driveway. Okay?
We're out of time. Let Marci give her a quick read. Marci, what do you see for this lady?
Thank you.
And then we've got to go.
Thank
sure.
I'm just kind of like, I don't know if this goes in with Richard. I've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's certain things that you need to purge that you're holding on to, which is keeping you in this cycle. Because you also got the Nine of Swords. So it's almost like you've got to mourn these deaths or get angry or sad or whatever it is. Once you like purge these energies, then things are going to start accelerating with you. And I'm also hearing September. So I don't know if you're going to move in September. I don't know if there's a transition in September, but I kept on hearing September. It'll start in transition in about a month. And then it'll be like back and forth, but I just keep on hearing September. Things will start accelerating around July. That's what I'm getting. And then things will go faster and faster. So the more you release these old energies, the faster these things will go. I don't know if that makes sense to you or Richard or TJ.
It does. I had a recent death, so it's hard. You know, I'm not going to totally release what I can. I've been mourning. And angry. You know, all that stuff. I'm going through that process. Do you think the realtor I'm working with is real good? That's my last question. Like, I feel like
I'm not getting a good feeling about them. They seem almost split personality. There's a female you're supposed to work with, a blonde.
Is the one I'm working with okay? She's been showing everything and answering my calls and, you know, texts, and she, you know, daily is going to properties for me via Zoom. I've been on lockdown. You know, she's been doing a lot of stuff for me. Do you see that coming through with her?
I'm not getting a good feeling about her. I just get a blonde female you're supposed to work with that's a lot more sharper. We'll get things moving a lot faster. This one spreads herself.
She's a blonde. After she's a blonde. Otherwise, we may have another one to work with on Zoom.
Do you both get the same thing?
She probably would have told me.
Do you both get the same thing, the other two people, if you have a second, or no? If you don't, I understand.
Well, yeah, I told you, you know, things, you would be getting news in 9 days. Things would begin to process or progress in 27 days. And at the end of 90 days, you would be ready to settle. Now, it's very interesting that Marci brings up the month of September, since September is the 9th month of the year. So it's, again, another 9.
That's my birthday month. That's my birthday month, too.
Oh, well, then hopefully that'll be the present that you give to yourself.
Yeah, because, like, I'm going to buy first and then sell, so maybe I'll be out of here in September. That would be a great birthday present. You know, it's time to move.
Don't question.
For your birthday.
Yeah. Don't question things. Don't question things, because when you question things, you put obstacles, okay? So if you want to be out of there in, say, 9 months or less, then focus on it. Put your energy behind
focusing.
it.
I am.
There you go.
I'm putting a lot of energy, like, I'm putting in a couple hours a day, totally. And I have the list that was done. Everything. I'm doing everything. It's my main thing. And do you think like there was this one property in a building and something fell through and something just came up on it? Do you think I might be able to get it? There's going to be competition, I think, but I really would like it. You know, I mean, I feel like it's a little high in price.
It doesn't suit you. You're supposed to have something else. How are we doing on time, TJ? Anybody there?
I'm
Hello?
here. TJ, are you there? Hello? TJ?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we have one.
We hear.
Yeah, go ahead. There was one that was waiting on Skype. Let me get that one. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. We're out of time, but we have one caller that was hanging on Skype. Did you have a question we can get to real quick because we're over time?
Hi there. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we hear you perfectly fine.
Okay, sorry. No, my question would be, I'm doing all kinds of projects and taking on all kinds of new things right now. And there's one situation to do with writing, and it sounds okay. I'm just not really sure if I should invest a lot of effort and money in pursuing that.
Not into writing, because we're all writing now because we're on cyberspace and joining each other in writers clubs, and we've got an authors club ourselves, so just join us. I wouldn't invest a lot of money into it, but you can take something online or something, or just join writers clubs. If you'll join us on LinkedIn, we have plenty of them. And let me look at the cards and see, since you want to know about your writing. But I appreciate you doing it, because we really need a lot of artists, and we need some new screenplays out there. We're going to digital. We're going to have a lot more.
This is what it would be for screenplay. So it's very specific. And so. But it sounds like a big question mark to me.
No, ma'am. It's a very big need for artists. We're going into the artist part of our 100 years, because there's so many people on top 1%ers trying to take over all the land and the space. And so we have to have more writers talking about getting in touch with each other, but we have to strengthen our writer community very strongly. But let me look at your cards. They're very strong. They're showing you can do this through sacrifice. You have a good English background for it. They're showing me that, hold on, I'm not pulling them fast enough because I really didn't want to take another one, but I felt your urge, and I felt like I needed to get you. But it shows to the stars the movement, which, of course, that's showing me that you're going to be doing what you want to do. You have new beginnings, so that's good with the stars, and the wisdom cards are up, master tens, and that you are the queen of your universe. So you're in charge. So remember, you are the author of your own life story. Look at Sid Fields is the best, SYD or SID. I've got you might want to catch my free YouTubes out there, and it talks about how to go forward with your screenplay, and going with Sid Field, FIELD. He is the handbook we use. You don't have to go to school for that, but if you feel like you do, there's plenty of templates out there for screenplays. We've had a lot of people there are with our group that are screenwriters. Now, I'm not sure what exactly you're looking for, because your education and your English diction and the will is all you need. You have plenty of balance. You have high cards, Trinity watching over you. And there is a man that's going to help you do this. So just be picky over what you're going to do, but we're all going to digital training. You have the intelligence. Just, if you want to get into some screenwriter groups, screenwriter club, book clubs, ebooks, put your few chapters on Kindle, just a few chapters, and Kindle, maybe mark it $2.99, get something out there writing that's quick, and join us, because we are patreon.com/Teresa J. Morris, and we're all doing that kind of stuff too. We're all authors and putting our, selves out there, helping each other with television screenplays, writing commercials, and then we're doing our own digital online and helping people in cyberspace culture. But you're welcome to join us. Richard, talk this lady into whatever she's doing with screenwriting for us.
Oh, goodness. Your guides are saying very loudly and very clearly that you need to narrow your projections, okay? You got too many fingers in the pie, they're saying. In other words,
I've got a lot of
narrow your focus, all right? And listen to your heart, because your heart's not going to lead you astray, all right? Mm-hmm. And design for yourself, create for yourself what you really would enjoy the most doing, and then pursue that with all of your heart. I hope that makes sense. Screenwriting, yes, you have all kinds of different abilities, and a lot of them you have not expressed in a very long time. In other words, it's like you have a lot of things, you have a lot of jars on the shelf, and you could pull down the jar, and once you open the jar, it would spring forth with an entire different reality, almost like wearing a different hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, today I'm going to be a salesman. Tomorrow I'm going to be, I want to be a beach bum. Okay, the day after that, I want to be an amusement park runner, and all this kind of different things. and you open the jar, and of course that's the person you more or less become. And you have that ability, so you have to make use of that ability, but also do it with the most discernment that you can whip out. Okay?
That's right. I get that these are her characters. Did you ever watch Bewitched with Samantha Stevens and Darren Stevens?
Yes. Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
Those are all the characters, right? So you're going to be doing something like that. What's your name and where are you calling from? For some reason, my brain went blank. Give me your name again.
It's Jane. My name's Jane, and I'm from Canada, near Toronto.
Wow. Oh, wow. Lots going on in Toronto. I used to have a producer, and I wrote for years up there for UFO Digest, but he's dead now. A lot of good things going in Toronto, a lot of television, people doing movies up there on the other side, too. But, yeah, get all involved and put all your, make sure we all know. Have you already downloaded Kindle, the template for Kindle?
No.
Do that. It's free. It's easy. Kindle, folks. I encourage everybody we are all the authors of our own life story. That was my mother's last message to me before she passed. Of course, she was our author, writer, publisher, and I inherited her business, Timely Manner Books Imprint. So, we do it all over here. But my main goal is to be a good writer, not just a good psychic. So, Marci, you want to help this lady out here? I want her with us. So I want you to come back to Toronto, but I can't see anything. Go ahead.
Yes.
Intelligent and extremely creative, and it's like her guides and my guides are telling her to do artwork. The artwork will put her in a meditative state while she'll start getting answers, like circles or just getting into the right side of the brain. It's almost like your two left sides, so you need to get back into that calm, meditative energy, and then the answers and the energy will come to you.
Well, that makes sense. I was actually looking at my bathroom. It's the only bright light I have in my whole place. So I decided today I'm going to turn it into put my easel up in my washroom so I have paint in there.
Yeah, it kept on showing me artwork. And I listened to Bashar and Chiron, and basically what Chiron said, I can't remember who said it, and when we draw, it goes into holographic energies because I do automatic drawing, and I have a book from the last 4 years as to sacred geometry things, circles, squares, triangles, and it's been like all of a sudden it's your higher self is like talking to you. So that's what and they're nodding yes. So get into artwork, get into that calm state so you're not all over the place. You just need to center and get on the right side of the brain.
Okay, well, I've been wanting. I was painting every week, and but I went somewhere to paint because that way I showed up, and I manifest things through my painting. So I've actually got a cool gift. Yeah.
Yeah, you get into your meditative state by doing that.
Good hit.
Yeah. So just
good hit, Marci.
Keep
That's
on going
good hit.
deeper into that. What?
That was a good hit for her. You've got her painting and her light and all that.
Well, my guides are giving me this message, and Richard knows that's how it is. It's like they'll give me sounds, they'll give me visuals, because I'm looking and I'm like feeling her energy. She's extremely creative, but she just has to hone in on that energy and intelligent. So it's almost like, okay, we're going to focus that energy right now. We're not going to go into 5 different places. We're going into the now.
Right. All right, folks, we got to go. We've been way over, so we've got to tell you how to contact us in case you like us. So just in case you want to join our group, it's free. It's our Authors Club. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Facebook, but we do have a club here where we can get you to be a member, so we'll know who you are, and we'll do a little bit of marketing on your book or on whatever you're doing. And Richard's going to be in charge of marketing that for us. So, Richard, give them the spiel. Y'all can find me right here at TJ Marci Radio, Teresa J. Morris. On Patreon is Teresa J. Morris with an H, and on Facebook and LinkedIn. Richard, give them yours and let Marci give them theirs, and then we've got to close this out.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I am on Facebook as Richard Knight. You'll see the Archangel Michael or Michael holding a sword, and he's in gold armor or so forth, and that's the picture that's on my profile. because unfortunately there are lots of Richard Knights around. So I've learned